If I had a piece of gold in this hand and a diamond in this hand, and I wanted to make myself a ring, and all the tools that I needed at hand, would I be able to make this ring? No. Why? Because I don't have the wisdom, the knowledge, or the skill. There was a man by the name of Bezalel, which means under God's shadow or shelter, who was from the tribe of Judah. Bezalel was a chief artisan with the responsibility of building the tabernacle. Bezalel had a chief assistant by the name of Aholiab, and many wise-hearted workers working alongside Bezalel. But yet, the responsibility of directing the complicated work still laid on Bezalel himself. He had the understanding and the knowledge of working with gold, silver, copper, setting of precious stones, and even wood, creating products of every kind. For example, he would make gold hooks for the tent of the tabernacle, wooden panel frames overlaid with gold, the overlaid Ark of the Covenant and its cherubs, and the breastpiece sets with precious stones set in them. So where did Bezalel get this costly material? Well, if you please open up your Bibles and read with me at Exodus chapter 35, verse 22. That's Exodus chapter 35, verse 22. And it says, "They kept coming, the men along with the women, each with a willing heart, bringing brooches, earrings, rings, and other jewelry, as well as all sorts of articles of gold. They all presented their offerings of gold to Jehovah." So all the gold, copper, and silver, and these precious stones that Bezalel used to work with were all generous contributions of the willing-hearted. And that proved to be more than enough for Bezalel to use to make all these wonderful works. But how did Bezalel get this wisdom, the knowledge and the understanding to do all these wonderful works and have that responsibility of directing the complicated works of the tabernacle? Well, if you please open your Bibles once again and read with me at Exodus chapter 35, verses 30 through 33. That's Exodus 35, verses 30 through 33. And it says, "Then Moses said to the Israelites, 'See, Jehovah has chosen Bezalel, the son of Uri, the son of Hur, of the tribe of Judah. He has filled him with the Spirit of God, giving him wisdom, understanding, and knowledge of every sort of craftsmanship, for making artistic designs, for working with gold, silver, and copper, for cutting and setting stones, and for making all kinds of artistic wood products.'" So as we just read, it was Jehovah God himself that appointed Bezalel and filled him with the Spirit of God in wisdom and understanding, in knowledge of every kind of craftsmanship. The works of Bezalel were so well made that 475 years later, when King Solomon came to the throne, the tent of the tabernacle, the Ark of the Covenant, and the copper altar were still in use. Just like Jehovah equipped Bezalel to carry out his good work, Jehovah equipped us to do the same. One quick example would be these meetings. They teach us how to reason from the Bible and how to use the tools that the faithful and discreet slave use for us today. So, Jehovah does equip us for every good work.